Mandalorian Grogu, the first Star Wars film we have seen in the theaters in 7 years. Is this going to be amazing? Is this going to be what everyone is hoping it would be? Unfortunately, not really. The best I can say about this film is that if you enjoy the TV show, if you're a die-hard Mandalorian fan, you'll enjoy this movie. It's a lot like the TV movies back in the day where you would have them with those season-ending series where there's then that movie that wraps it up. That's kind of what you got here. I enjoy it for what it was, but I'm not going to say it's a good movie in any way, shape, or form. This looked like it was something that should have been cut up into like maybe 2 or 3 episodes and tacked on to The Mandalorian and not made into a movie. There's really no plot. I'm going to be completely honest. Yes, you have the through line of The Mandalorian is hunting down an Imperial officer of some type, but that's it. There's nothing greater going on. We don't even really get the significance of this dude except for he has important information. What is this information? Maybe we get a cutscene at the end where he gives, the rebellion a hint of the plan for Operation Cinder, where the Empire is going to burn a whole bunch of planets and go into the Outer Rim to hide or go into the unknown regions to create the First Order. Maybe some hinting of that. But we don't get anything like that. All we get is that this guy has information about something. He could know of a taco stand that the Empire has that the Rebels want, and that's all that could be very useful for him. We get some information about the Hutts. The Hutts are speaking English, which is annoying. I prefer it when the Hutts are speaking their native language. I'm going to be honest, I don't know the name of it. I guess I'm not that big enough Star Wars fan, but it does get a little bit distracting. It was kind of cool seeing Rada the Hutt being all beef and a warrior, because as a fan of Star Wars, you would know that in the EU lore that the Hutts were a warrior race that were strong, that took over the Outer Rim, and that's why they are the kings of crime in the Outer Rim, is because they had their start as a warrior race and were very powerful. Recently in galactic history, they're more lazy, they're gangsters, they're running a whole bunch of dark markets, but it is nice to see that homage to the EU. Although then again, you do see a lot of member berries popping up. You get to see a little walker, I can't remember the name of it, but you see it in the prequel trilogy. Then you get to go ahead and see the scene from A New Hope where the back 2 chess game boards going on here where they're fighting a bunch of monsters, and some of the scenes are reenacted from that scene, so you get a lot of callbacks. Grogu, people say that he had a character arc. I guess maybe. The issue is that I can't really say I've seen a massive change from Grogu from season 1 to Grogu in this last season. He's still acting like a child. He doesn't really know what's going on. He can't really do a lot of things. Maybe he just misbehaves a lot still. It's really hard for me to say that anything's really changed. Mandalorian doesn't really look like all that much in this film has changed from the Mandalorian that we know from previously. Sigourney Weaver, sorry, she just completely phoned in her lines. It's literally looking like she read it that day and then recorded it. That is the least interested that I've seen anyone in a role. She did not seem interested in it at all. Which, fair, but girl, at least put some effort into it. With that said, we get some scene with Zan, or whatever his name is, the purple Wookiee. I don't care what his actual name is. He's from the Rebels TV show. He's like the staple of Rebels. Like, if you get on a Rebels scene, you're not going to see him in your show. Kind of meaningless, doesn't really add anything. There's a couple commentaries there. You could put a droid in his spot and you have had the same effect. Didn't really affect the overall story. Didn't have any really emotional bonds with the Mandalorian. Nothing really there. I'm sorry if it's making me sound like this is a dull film. It really was. By the end of the film, for the last 30 minutes, I was wanting to go on my phone. I was wanting to fall asleep. I was done. It does not deserve its runtime. Maybe you were to compress this into a 50-minute film, maybe a 40-minute, or like maybe just leave it on the television series. Maybe it works that way, but it does not deserve to be seen in the theaters. If you have little ones from the ages of 7 to 10, I could see them enjoying it, but that's it. You have some great fight scenes, but the dialogue and storytelling is not that great. The first villain, Imperial officer that we see, immediately shoots somebody that he's demanding money from, which, like, why do you think that'll help you out to get more money from people? Like, okay, you shoot everyone there, then what? Like, is that really going to help you get more money from the people that you're wanting to protect? It's just hard for me to understand exactly what his whole philosophy there was. That's really pretty much it there, man. It's very forgettable. I don't think this movie will make as much as Solo. And don't forget, Solo lost money, and the Mandalorian Grogu, it's going to bomb as well. In my theater, though, it was decently full, although I had to preference this. The theater I was in was about a 60-seater, so it was about maybe half full, so about 30 people were there, so a fair amount. To be fair, it was about 4 in the afternoon when I went to go see this movie. I'm just getting back now to record this video, so maybe if it's worth watching later on, maybe we'll have bigger crowds, but I can say at least where I live, there weren't that many people. The theater itself, there was a few chuckles here when something goofy or funny happened, but honestly, it was dead as a graveyard there. There's no cheering, there's no clapping. At the end of the film, people just got up and walked away. This is how well Marvel has you trained now. Me and about 20 other people just stayed in there through all the credits, expecting to be either some like end credit scene. Like, that's what I was expecting, some end credit scene to have that Imperial officer that Mandalorian was hunting down, where he would reveal some of the secrets. Nothing like that. Everyone just got up, was a little bit disappointed, and then left. If I can say one thing, don't waste your time with this film. Wait for it to come out on Disney Plus and watch it there. Otherwise, is this worth the time? Is it worth the popcorn, the candy, the ticket, the drive? No, it's not. Go watch paint dry. I had more fun doing that than I did this movie. I'm sorry to be painting such a negative picture, but this film literally is, at best I can say, a 5. It did not do anything horribly wrong, but it has a lot of things that are empty that I have to just say, I didn't hate it. I didn't think it destroyed any of the Star Wars lore. I don't think it hurt anything, but it didn't improve my opinion of Disney Star Wars. If anything, it just re-solidified my opinion that they just need to let Star Wars rest, just stop everything, fire everybody, and then reassess this and come back with a better story. Dave Filoni is not the man. He put himself into this film about 2 times. You notice him both times. Doesn't add anything. If you don't know who Dave Filoni is, you won't even really pay too much attention to it. It's just garbage, man. I think this one time where both the critics and the fans are going to be lining up with a poor opinion of this film. At least that's me personally. But I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. What do you think of this film? What do you think of the future of Star Wars? Do you think The Mandalorian Grogu actually was a good film and being too harsh on it? I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are down in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to leave a dislike if you did not. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Y'all take care now. Bye.